If you're working full time and you feel like you have zero time to make money online, you're not wrong. But you're also not stuck, because I remember being in that exact place where my days were already full and my energy was gone by the evening. And every time I looked into making money online, it felt like I needed hours that I didn't have, skills that I didn't feel confident in, and the version of me that wasn't already exhausted. And for a while, that stopped me from even starting. But what I slowly began to realize is that it's not actually about having more time, it's about using the time you already have, but differently. Because most of us are not lacking time, we're lacking clarity on what's actually moving the needle. I used to think that I had to learn everything, do everything, show up everywhere, and that's what made it feel impossible. But when I simplified it, everything changed. I stopped trying to do all the things and focused on a few simple actions that I could fit into small pockets of my day, whether that was 20 minutes in the morning, maybe a little bit during my lunch break, or even just showing up consistently in a simple way online. And here's the part that most people don't talk about: you don't need to burn yourself out to build something on the side. Because if it feels overwhelming, it's not sustainable. And if it's not sustainable, you won't stick with it long enough to see results. So instead of asking, where will I find the time? I started asking better questions. I asked, how can I use the time I already have better? And that shift alone made it feel possible again. I didn't start as an expert, nobody does. And I didn't have a perfect plan either. And I definitely didn't have extra hours in my day, but I started anyway, imperfectly. And over time, that consistency started to build something that felt real. And what this gave me wasn't just the idea of extra income, it gave me options, a sense of control, and something that was mine outside of my job, outside of my 9 to 5. So if you're working full time right now and you've been quietly thinking there has to be another way to create more without burning out, without adding more stress to your life, and without feeling like you're constantly behind, just comment info and I'll share what I'm doing. There's going to be no pressure, just a conversation. Hope to talk to you soon.